Is that called being the boss again?
That's called being the boss. See ya, guys.
This week we are finally replacing Aqualand's old turtle rescue pond with a state-of-the-art critter pond.
That's about time.
We got time.
Because that thing's nasty.
When the ground's frozen in Chicago, the guys get bored and the new guy gets cold.
This next step for me is frostbite. Whatever.
But it's all for a great cause as we get to introduce a future generation to the joys of nature and our environment. A map turtle.
Put him back.
Okay, go put him in, go put him in. You guys look like you're having fun, especially you, Chris.
Level 2.
Oh my God.
Nice. I'm doing research. We got good stuff. It's wintertime.
Research on Sky Mall is not considered research.
Sky Mall. I'm
Sharper
doing some good
Image.
stuff.
You can go right to their direct website.
What are you working on, Brian?
The flower show, and they're supposed to be helping me with the flower show.
I am helping.
What you should be doing is building a pond.
It's like below zero outside.
Yeah, that's not actually enough.
All right, you know what? I got a good idea.
What's that?
Come here, guys. Follow me.
All right.
I hate his idea.
I know something.
It's winter in Chicago, which means we're not building ponds outside. So the guys are either chilling or chomping at the bit. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to expand our indoor critter pond.
Oh,
Right here.
I know exactly what he wants us to do.
Oh, yeah. the
This
turtle
junk
pond.
room.
That's about
Yes,
time.
We got time.
Because that thing's nasty.
It is.
I want it to look two ways. One, bigger, because we're getting tons of turtles and critters that people are bringing us. And two, I want it to look beautiful, because what I want to do when we rebuild this pond, I want to put it on our website so that kids can actually come on and watch and see, and people, what's going on with our critters here at Aqualand.
So the turtle pond that we have right now, we had a lot of challenges with it. It was put in because of a need. We had all these turtles coming in, people dropping turtles off, so we needed a place to put them. We put this pond in, really not working for us. The creosote-soaked railroad ties are a mess. Those gotta go. The other thing that we had was poor circulation and filtration. We had this kind of a sand beach area in the back. It became really anaerobic, so it was stagnant water sitting in that, made for a really unsanitary situation. So we want to redo this whole thing, come up with something really fresh. This is going to look awesome. We're going to need to have an edge so the turtles don't get out of there.
They always escape out of there.
They're going to escape, and if they get out of here, they got 250,000 square feet. They're going to be gone for like ever. We're never going to find them. So I think we have to have it high enough with, you know, a cantilevered edge or something over it so they can't climb their way out. Sure. Kind of like that little picket fence that they did there.
That's
but
dumb.
A little bit better.
No, it's cute.
Yeah. Barbed wire would look better.
Well, I think our problem is going to be, once we fix this,
Chain link with barbed wire.
Tortuga Correctional Facility.
Yeah, with a little track where they can walk around the outside perimeter. And, you know, you start landscaping it. Throw a dandelion in the corner.
We're gonna get these turtles out of the tank that they've been living in for the last couple years and put them into a temporary holding tank. While the turtle's sitting there, a few of us are gonna go get the rest of this sand while our other guys start tearing apart the old turtle house. It's gonna take them a while, which is okay because it's gonna take us forever to take all this sand out of the old training area and bring it all the way back over here.
What up? You bring your shovel?
You want some help?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you brought your shovel.
I got one better.
Our initial plan was to rob all the sand from the hands-on training area to take it over to the turtle rescue. Next thing you know, that big bay door behind me is opening and there's a huge six-wheeler full of sand out there. I know we're all happy. The only guy that I'm a little concerned about is Roberto, because now we got a big mess to clean up after we're done.
As usual, construction. They make the messes, I get stuck cleaning it up. What do they dump on my floor? 22 tons of sand. I got a semi, and no one says anything driving through my warehouse. And guess what? My Zamboni, it's broken. So I'm gonna have to get one of my guys with a mop to mop this place up.
12 yards of sand.
Hey, not a bad idea, huh?
No, it's actually nice.
That's called being the boss.
Yeah, and this is only half.
I thought this was 22 tons of sand.
22 tons. We needed 30 yards. Not tons.
It was
Wait,
nice.
it's about a ton a yard. No? What is it?
Chris?
1.3 tons per yard.
Everybody kind of knows that. It's called being an employee.
Hey, look at this though.
That's why I got you guys, right? So now we got to get all of this to all of there.
Is that called being the boss again?
That's called being the boss. See you guys.
I wonder if Greg has as much fun being the boss as I dream of it being. Like, God, would it be fun to be boss one day?
We got the design idea, so waterfall right in here, dropping down into like a little upper pool and then like rapids or something coming out of it. But we do want to have those basking areas and beaches and
So we could bring the
that.
pond up close to one edge there.
That'd be
We could do
cool.
the tree
Yep.
and
I
they kind
agree.
of offset from the corner maybe a little.
And then we could use that to hide the
And
hanging,
then the hanging lights that come down.
Yeah, I like
That'll
that.
look good.
It'll look awesome.
Hey, looking good.
What's up?
We have enough sand?
I think so.
I think so. We put a bunch of pallets and stuff under here and covered them up with fabric, so that helps a lot.
What time is it?
Pretty late in the morning.
Are you on time, Princess?
Oh, you're not telling me. The guy who's historically late is giving me stuff about being on time.
You do look pretty.
Princess.
You do look pretty this morning.
He does.
I might get my shovel and get out here and show you guys, but forget it. Brian is giving me a hard time about being late. I had to change my entire company policy because he was always late, and now he's giving me a hard time. Not gonna fly. Tell me what we got. Biofalls out here in the corner.
We're talking about maybe having a taller waterfall here.
Are you gonna do it with the fake stone?
If we can find it.
Okay.
Those big ones?
Yeah, those huge
They're
things.
gonna be- they're going to be beat up.
You know what? Let me find them.
right.
You guys keep working, and then I'll come help you.
All right, sounds good. Cool.
See you, Princess.
It's freezing outside. I mean, it's 10 below zero, 30 below plus wind chills. We got to go figure out how to get stone from outside into the warehouse. I got seniority. I ain't going out there, and I know Brian isn't going to do it, so it's going to be Chris.
Hey, Chris, speaking of negative temperatures, you want to go experience them firsthand? It's not going to take 3 of us that long to dig this, so 2 of us could do this while one goes out and picks out the stones.
I'm a pretty quick digger.
You're better at picking out the stones, though. Unless you have a better idea.
Oh,
That sounds genius, right? Reading right out of Ed's notebook here.
All right, guys, that's fine.
So next step for some of us is digging.
Other steps. Next step for me is frostbite. Whatever.
We have artificial rocks somewhere in that warehouse. The trick is trying to find them. It's a 250,000 square feet. Hey! I found it! Roberto!
Yeah, hold on. What's up, pond guy?
Right there.
Only you would find it. I've been walking through this whole building for the last 20 minutes.
You need to get a razor, buddy.
Oh, jeez. I need to get better eyes.
All right, can you bring that down for me?
That's what you need? All right.
Thanks,
Give me
bud.
a minute.
So on a scale of 1 to 10 for my enthusiasm level right now, I'm at about a -10, okay? Which is about the temperature that it is. It's freaking cold. So I gotta start moving the rocks in, bringing them inside so Ed and Brian can start placing them. We can start building this stinking pond. Long-lived turtles, I guess.
Ask and you shall receive, boys.
Hey, you found them.
What do we use these things
They're going to
for?
need a little touch up.
That's awesome. All right, let's go put it over there and see what that thing looks like. Yep.
Pivot.
Nice. Pivoting.
Pivot. Wait, I thought you were going to put it right there.
But we have, there's more, isn't there?
Yeah, we got more.
Oh, okay.
But that's
So
the
you only-
tallest. I got the biggest one first.
Okay.
So I
That's
can
the biggest?
build around it. So I
All
thought
right.
that'd be a perfect backdrop to the biofalls.
Yeah, we'll put another one there. So we needed this so we could tell how big this is going to be tight.
It is going to be super tight.
That could cause trouble. It's coming up further than we thought.
We can pull this in a little.
I got you the rock. I'll let you figure out. I'm sure you got it all handled.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some manipulating of the rock here, but we'll make it work.
To touch up some of the styrofoam.
What I found.
What's up?
Looks good.
Right?
Nice picture.
Kind of good.
What's kind of good?
Well, you got something missing from this picture,
I see.
right?
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
Greg doesn't have a tool in his hand.
No, seriously. Isn't there something missing? It's like 25% off.
Oh,
Right?
He's new. He hasn't worked here as long as Ed hasn't worked here as long as I have. He doesn't own the company. He thinks he can just show up and all of a sudden he's on the biggest billboard Aquascapes has ever had. No.
Hang in there, new guy.
All right.
You'll be there someday.
You see something missing over here? More rocks. More rock. Remember you were supposed to go get the rock? We're gonna work on this.
I'm on it.
It's been
even know how
6
long.
days.
Yesterday, Chris brought in the pond poster and said something's missing. I think he was referring to himself. Problem solved. I think I fixed the problem.
that looks pretty steady.
That actually looks pretty good.
Backed by blue steel, but
Yeah, you,
know what
got,
that
you got
means?
the smile.
I'm done, baby.
Greg's not nearly as funny as he thinks he is, but when he walked in with that billboard and my head gone and Chris's laid over the top of it, it was pretty funny.
Well, now you just got uglier.
You know what?
Hey, I got your back, huh? My only question, guys,
Yes.
I see you put a pretty darn large rock in there, is I want to make sure wherever we put the koi cam that we're able to see the stone,
Right.
maybe some slate work, the waterfalls coming in. The number one thing for this is that it's an educational pond. So a huge part of people can be able to go to the website and be able to see this. I need to get these koi cams set up. I need to find Matt, my IT guy. He's a smart dude, just a wee bit messy. Matthew. Greg, what's going on? Remember when I told you that I wanted a camera online for our website?
Yes.
One of the koi cams? Mm-hmm. I'm ready to have that delivered.
Awesome.
What if I told you I wanted 2 cameras?
Of course you do. It's doable.
So I can have above water koi cam and an underwater, both for critter cam, koi cam type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can do that then? Mm-hmm. All right. And you can clean up your desk?
Maybe. So Greg comes over and asks me about putting a couple koi cams out in the new turtle pond, which is in the warehouse, and it's tough because there's no computer, no internet, so a lot of stuff going into getting that all set up. But then he gives me grief about my desk, which I don't see the problem. There is a method to the madness. I know where everything's at. He makes me clean it, then I can't find anything.
So the pond's almost done, but not quite. We've got all this underwater slate work to do. Greg's got this vision of this underwater vista. So when we put this koi camera in, underneath the pond looks just as incredible as above the pond. While we're doing that, we're also working on the waterfall. Working with this waterfall becomes kind of difficult because we're working with these huge giant styrofoam blocks that we inherited from the shed aquarium. They're hard to work with, more harder than to work with. They're difficult to fit in exactly the way you want to and to make look natural. So we've got some slate work underneath the pond, we've got a waterfall to finish, and it should be all done by the end of the day.
So I haven't seen what the guys have finished. I know that they're going to do a great job. So when Brian gets me, I'm filled with anticipation. I would imagine it's the same feeling that our customers get a chance to feel, but rarely does the boss get to be the customer.
So this is a stupid question, but you have your camera ready?
Of course I do. I always have my camera ready.
That's nice, but here, wait. Turn around.
What?
Yes, turn around.
Come on.
I don't have a blindfold, but I want you to.
Wait. Are you going to trip me?
No.
Okay.
Because
It's your-
we need you. Just look at me right here. 2 of us having a moment.
You better not.
Stay. You really think I'm gonna?
I know you're going to screw
Okay,
it.
wait. I gotta find the best view. You gotta look at it from over here. Hey, don't peek.
I can hear it.
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Count of 3. Turn around. 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
That's the reaction we were looking for.
I taught you well. We got a problem.
What's that?
We got to fix up the warehouse because people are going to be coming back here.
That's a good problem. I thought it was a bigger problem.
So I want a turtle rescue pond, and you guys end up creating a piece of paradise back here. Man, I need a couch. It's a good idea that I had to keep those guys busy in the wintertime. But the real test is going to come tomorrow when we introduce it for the first time to a bunch of kids.
Come on in. Check it out. Check it out. You guys stay over on this side.
Gosh, you guys really.
It's a little bit better than the other one.
Are those real rocks?
Now we have to put the turtles into their new home. You guys want to help us do that? Yeah. All right, let's do that.
I think I got it. I got something.
There you go, you got it.
You got something? You caught him. A map turtle. Look at that. A map turtle.
Put him back.
Okay, go put them in. Go put them in. Come on, let's put the turtles in, guys. Put them in nice and easy. All right. Yay! How about a hand? A big hand. Yay! Woo! I was blown away by what Ed and Brian and Chris came together with back here. I was not expecting it to be this high and this dramatic and this cool, but what was even cooler was being able to show the kids, because I loved that their reaction was equal if not bigger than mine. And I know one thing, if I can get them interested in this, if I can get them tuning into our website to be able to see what's going on at the Turtle Cam, then anybody will. 1, 2, 3. Turtles! All right, high fives, high fives!
On the next episode of Aquascape Pond Squad.
It's gonna look great.
So over the top is not,
It's over the top.
The guys head downtown to Chicago's Navy Pier to build a display at the oldest flower and garden show in the country.
can you explain that to us?
Yeah, there's water here, water here.
You're like our customer. The blue blob illustrates the water.
They've got 9 days to build their most elaborate water feature exhibit to date, so East Coast reinforcements are called in to help get the job done.
You guys have the total creative freedom. Just do it the way I want, right?
Long days and even longer nights pay off as tens of thousands of homeowners are blown away by what became the signature display of this year's event.
This is the statement that we're looking for.
Do you want your yard to be featured on Aquascape Pond Squad? Go to our website to find out how.
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around for our post-project showcase. I hope you enjoyed the Turtle Pond episode. What I want to do right now is get into a little detail about the products that were used to actually create this water feature. So what I want to start out with is the heart of the system, and that's our skimmer filter. The skimmer filter basically has 2 main functions. The first one is to house the pump. The submersible pump sits down here in the very, very bottom. The second feature is it's going to capture debris. We have a thin sheet of water that flows inside of the skimmer. Inside of it, there's actually a little removable basket, then there's a filter pad that's going to collect the finer debris. The pump that sits down in the bottom is a 4,000 to 8,000 adjustable AquaSurge pump. This is going to give us the ultimate control that we could push as much water or as little water that we want into the various areas, down to the jets on the bottom, the Biofalls biological filter, and then that main waterfall. So typically we don't build a waterfall this high in this scale of a pond, but because we're working indoors, we were able to use some fake rocks. So these things work perfectly here. It gave us the height that we were looking for. It also gave us a lot of drama. This waterfall spillway was able to get tucked in between those rocks to create that dramatic waterfall coming down, just to create the desired amount of flow as well as oxygen going into the pond. The other thing that we did here, if you notice, we put in some underwater lights inside of the cascades themselves. This is really making that waterfall pop out which is really important when we're talking about aesthetics. The biggest problem that we had with our first pond was the lack of filtration and overall circulation. So what we did on this version of the pond, we installed 2 biological filters. The first one is this one over here. This is our Biofalls 6000. This is an upflow biological filter that's responsible for basically breaking down the fish waste and the turtle waste that's generated inside of the pond. This big giant filter is actually completely buried inside of our feature over here. You can't even see it, but that was the idea. We want it to function, but not be seen. The other type of filtration we have on this project is our ultra clean pressure filter. We have one of these pressure filters buried back behind our biofalls. The nice thing about a pressure filter is it discharges the water through a piping system. So what we did on this project, we took that pipe, we brought it all the way down into the very bottom of the pond, and it's creating a jet effect along the very, very bottom. This is helping with the overall circulation of the pond. The other thing that I like about a pressure filter is it has the ability to move really, really fine particulates. That's really important on this project because we're going for the utmost clarity for our koi cam.
Every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could tune in to see what's going on with the critters at AQUALAND. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next time.